A lot of people feel that it's okay to have a dog in the city if you have a big backyard, and that's not necessarily true. Just as we would get bored in the same environment and scenario, they get bored just as easily.
So we were looking for somewhere where we could bring the dog during the day. Because of the heat and the weather here in Texas, we wanted somewhere where you could socialize with other animals.
I think Thursday in the week is when they start acting like we're about to go to Taurus.
I feel very comfortable bringing them here. The staff is just wonderful here.
We just drop him off at around 7 in the morning. That's the other actually great thing about here is the hours. They open at 7 and they close at 8 in the evening.
The dogs come here for daycare specifically in the morning, and they each have their own private place to hang out.
It's about meeting the dog where they are, making sure that the experience is tailored to each specific dog and client, instead of just having a sort of, throw them all out there and see what happens kind of attitude.
2 other boxers by the name of Venom and Mystique, they play with quite a bit.
Yes.
We found it out because, Taurus gives you report cards, I think after the first visit. Thought that was kind of nice. Yeah, and on request of how good they did.
He pretty much plays with everybody, I think. I don't think he has any friends in particular, so he pretty much gets on with every dog. I think they put him in the hyper section because he's got a lot of energy, and so he'll run around basically all day until he's pretty worn out.
One thing that sets Taurus apart is that we do play groups based on size and temperament. My dog, coming from being in the shelter for 5 months, had no idea about how to interact with other dogs. And since she's been coming for almost a year now, she has totally flipped sides, and she is now teaching other dogs, and she is very responsive.
We train our technicians very carefully in canine communication and signaling so they know when to interrupt if the play is getting a little too rough or if the dogs are learning inappropriate behaviors.
We want them to have the best relationship together, and we don't try to fool the owner into thinking that if we put bows on the dogs and smelly stuff on the dogs, that's healthy for them.
If we can talk to the owners about the ideas that they have about their dogs and themselves and the relationship, we can hopefully shift that to a better idea, therefore better behaviors.
Favorite time of day is really early and really late because it's Texas summer, so it gets hot. But that's when they are so frisky and everybody's moving a mile a minute. They're all
Hilarious.
over the place. Those are the best times.
And with the summer here now, we have the doggy pools,
Yeah.
and that is a lot of fun.
Oh, it is so wonderful to watch the dogs. They're outside in the play yard or in their little run, and then when they know that mom or dad has come to pick them up, they race up the stairs or down the hallway to greet them. It's wonderful to see how much these dogs love their owners.
I recommend it to anybody that has a dog. Anybody that has a dog and they love their dogs, they should bring them to Taurus.